Okay, so I'm going to assume this camera is focusing now. So, hey guys, it's Izzy. So I'm going to be doing a video on the time a politician made me fall flat on my face. So to let y'all know, I filmed this whole video right before this, and it was not in focus the whole time, and then I went on a really big rant. So we're gonna pretend that never happened and film this video again. Okay guys, let's take it back to the winter of my freshman year of high school. I'm not sure if it was 2014 or 2015, but it was a very dramatic day in my life. No, not really, but okay. So it was a dreary winter day here, probably like in February, I don't know. But it was icy, rainy, cold day in winter, so not a nice day. So it was around like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I only know this because it was a Tuesday or Thursday, and at my school you take study hall. You can sign out on those days, or like sign out on whatever days you have study hall. I had them Tuesday, Thursday. So I would sign out and then go get food, come home, whatever. So this day I come home and I'm sitting on that couch that is like right over there that y'all can't see, that my dog just jumped on. So I'm sitting there FaceTiming one of my friends, doing like what you do on a day after school in winter time. I don't know. And I remember I had my laptop. I don't know what I was doing, probably watching YouTube or something like you're doing right now. But so suddenly there's a ring of the doorbell and the door is right over there. So I was like, oh my gosh, who's at my house right now? Like, because usually it's like the UPS man or something, they'll ring the doorbell and go back to their truck. And I look over and there's this man standing there. So remember, it's winter, so his outfit wasn't that strange, but he was wearing like one of those snow hats, like, I don't know, and this isn't for a presidential election, this is like for your local government. I don't know like what you call that or how often they have their elections, but that's what this is for. So he was wearing like one of those snow hats, not a beanie or toboggan, like those stereotype Canadian hats that are like red and they're like checkered. And so he was wearing one of those hats, a big heavy jacket, gloves, and I don't know what pants or shoes. Like, I wasn't paying that close attention. So the friend I was FaceTiming had to go, so I FaceTimed another one of my friends who I knew had like study hall that day or whatever. So I was like, oh my gosh, this random man's at my door and all that. So the man, he could see me, I could see him, because like doors with the windows next to them or whatever. And so I was like, oh my gosh, he knows I'm here, but your parents tell you not to open doors to strangers. So I was like, I'm not gonna open the door because I don't want to get murdered or something. So that's like, I had a friend there on FaceTime, so I'd have a witness if he broke into my house and murdered me or something like that. So I didn't know what this man was doing. He had like a little plastic bag that you would get at a grocery store or something, I don't know. So I go up to the door because I was like, what if it's one of my neighbors or something? Like, I wouldn't be scared to open the door to them because I know them. And it was not one of my neighbors, I can say that. Because he was like an older man, like, I don't know. He was probably like in his 30s, so, or 40s, I don't know. And I keep saying that because I really don't know anything that happened this day because I was freaking out. So I was like, that is definitely not one of my neighbors, so I'm making a run for it. So I go running to my bedroom. In the hallway, I fall flat on my face, and it's flat wood floor. Like, what did I trip on? I don't know. I was just so scared and freaking out, and I don't know if this guy saw me fall or not, because I don't know if he was looking. He was probably assuming I was going to get somebody to open the door, but I wasn't. So I'm like texting my dad. I was like, oh my gosh, there's this random man at the door and he has a random plastic bag. He's gonna try to suffocate me with it. No, but so my dad was like, don't call the cops or anything because it's probably somebody just selling something. And I wasn't gonna call the cops, which I don't know. I just wasn't. And so I run to my room and I'm like talking to my friend. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. And so I look out my bedroom window and this dude is still on my porch. Like, he's been there for 5 minutes. Why would you be there that long? Like, what is so important that you have to be at my house for 5 freaking minutes? Like, okay. So he does leave eventually, and he goes to the house across the street. Like, he doesn't go to the house next door, he goes to the house across the street. Like, there are 2 houses by me, and then there's houses across the street. Like, why did he skip the other people's houses? Like, I'm really curious. So he goes to that house. I'm just watching him. Like, I have my blind flick open and I'm just watching him, and he is there for a good 5 to 10 minutes. Nobody answers their door, and he's just standing there. So I'm like, cool, stalker alert. So my dad eventually comes home, and the guy had left on the door that he was running for some kind, it's not like in my town, but like in the capital of your state. Like, I don't know what, like, not governor or anything like that, but I don't know. But I don't know if it was actually the guy who was running, or if it was somebody trying to get you to vote for him or what. But he won the election, and he terrified me. So I'm assuming he's still in office. I don't know. I don't even know what his role was, but I know he won. And yeah, and he made me fall flat on my face in the hallway, thinking he was a murderer. I mean, that may have not even been him. That may have just been some guy trying to get me to vote for him. I don't know what that guy's purpose was, but he was there, and it was terrifying. And to this day, I am haunted by that experience. No, not really, but... So I hope you all enjoyed this really embarrassing story. And if you have any other stories of weird people coming to your door, tell me down below in the comments. As always, comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye, guys.